People, I've been trying to do this video. I've done it a few times already, and it just goes on. It's like 9 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I find out it's too long to post. I'll try to all get it in here in a short order, but I don't know if I can. I got a response yesterday from that video, which was mostly all positive responses, but one of them was from this woman, acquaintance, you know, coming from this superior, moral, superior, virtue signaling position. She's an academic. And I use the term academic with slight disdain because most academics never take the time to actually look up the word academic. And if they did, they would find it's like, you know, not realistic, not practical, theoretical in nature. In the old days in the movies, you'd hear it all the time. It's all academic. Which just meant it was bullshit. It kills me that these people think that because they've got a degree that they're smart. You're either smart or you're not. College doesn't make you smart. It's just information. If you were all autodidacts, you could learn all this on your own, and you'd be better off for it. That's what I've been doing, is self-educating. I did a couple years of college, and when I was there, I realized these people are trying to put a bunch of stupid shit in my head. I had 4 college-level history courses I got all A's in. I know the history. She sent me this stupid note suggesting I read a particular book so I would know about lynchings that took place in the South. As if I don't know about it. What the fuck is that? What did I say in that video yesterday that made somebody think I don't know the history of what's going on in the country? I could tell you about everything. I'll tell you about what it was. I can't tell you what it's like to be an Asian person or a black person or a Hispanic person. I'm not one of those people. But I know the history of those people and this country and how it was formed and all of it. You talk about what happened with the Indians here, I'll do it all day long. But it's a nuanced conversation because the Indians in the Northeast were different, the way they interacted with Whitey compared to the Mid-Atlantic Indians, and the ones down the South. And then as you moved in, it was different types of relationships, and how they interacted, and what happened in the West was completely different. And look what happened to the Chinese when they came here. Look what happened to the Italians. Look what happened to the Irish, the way they were treated. I mean, you know, it goes on and on and on. Most academics, and unfortunately most people of color in this country, they don't even know the real truth when it comes to slavery. They think white people invented it or something, or this country invented it, and it's just silly nonsense. Every ethnic group on the planet, every country could look back in their history, and everywhere on every continent, all the people, every shade of color, different eyes, whatever the hell, you all enslaved people, including your own. Ironically, the weird thing about slavery throughout the history on this planet is that those people enslaved eventually became accepted and part of the culture. It's kind of like the way viruses work in the body, and people say we're a virus on the planet, so there's an interesting, that's a whole other conversation. We can have that sometime one-on-one. It's fascinating stuff. So, yeah, and as a kid, I'll tell you something, it sounds funny to you because I look white, right? As a kid, I didn't feel as white as all my other friends because they made fun of me because my dad was an immigrant, had an accent and whatnot. And my dad's Greek. And Greece is the Mexico of Europe. Newsflash. Greeks are the Mexicans of Europe. There's all these weird, funny similarities, you know. Darker people down the south, all the people from up north, they go down there to vacation down there. There's ancient ruins there that have nothing to do with the people that are there now. The people from there migrate up north and they start restaurants. They get in the food business. You know, the women are beautiful. After they pop out a couple kids, they tend to pork up a little. Greek women are a little hairier. Don't hate me. So, I'm aware of what's going on. I know all about it. And, I mean, it's funny in here in LA because Hispanic people always talk to me in Spanish when they first meet me. My dad's Greek. My mom is mostly all white, but we've got Blackfoot Indian in us too from my mom's side of the family. So I'm a mutt. But none of that matters. We're all humans. We're all sharing this current existence right now on this planet. So stop with this, because it's only used to divide, you know. And if you've got a college degree and you're under 40, you've been programmed, likely, unless you were a business major or a science major, you know, you were programmed with a lot of bullshit and revisionist history nonsense. Triggers were implanted into your brain, and if you're watching left-wing stuff, they're pushing the buttons to trigger you all day long. Once you're emotionally unbalanced, they start programming false narratives into your mind. Next thing you know, you find yourself marching down the street with a hood and a mask on, breaking windows and ruining people's lives. That's what's going on. Vladimir Lenin had a term. He called them useful idiots. Anyhow, I'm going to go because there's so much more I want to say. I'll just save it for another video. Have fun, you know what I mean? Be kind to one another. Take the country back. Stop allowing this bullshit to go down. Alright? Let's get past this. Be nice to one another. Share your experiences. Talk about things. You should want to have your positions challenged. I will talk about anything I say here to you one-on-one anytime. It's fun for me. Have a good day. Bye.